How to recognize a preposition. As we mentioned our previous lesson about the preposition, it is important to identify how the preposition is expressed in the sentence or used in the sentence. In this lesson, we are going to teach you how to identify a preposition in a sentence. Recognizing prepositions can be challenging, but it's not always follow a consistent pattern. That is the reason it's somewhat challenging. We do know, however, that prepositions are almost always short words, with the majority having less than 6 letters. One technique people use to identify a preposition is to think of a preposition as anywhere a mouse can go: above, below, next to, between, beyond, through, by, with. It won't cover them all, but it can be a useful question to ask when trying to identify and recognize a preposition. Of course, there are over 100 prepositions and there are around 500,000 to 700,000 nouns in English. You can't learn them all, but recognizing and then mastering prepositions might help to understand, to achieve your goal. Prepositions with nouns. There are lots of different nouns that carry specific prepositions to consolidate their meaning. These are called dependent prepositions. Again, there is not a specific rule says a particular type of noun will take a dependent preposition, even though they normally follow the noun. Moreover, there are many possible combinations. Examples: he displayed cruelty towards his dog. Cruelty is noun, towards is preposition. Noun plus preposition. She had knowledge of physics. Knowledge is noun, of is preposition. The trouble with Jack. 21st is the age at which you are allowed to drink. Bolt made another attempt at the world record. The police held an inquiry into the murder. Prepositions with verbs. Prepositional verbs, the phrasal combination of verbs and prepositions. These are important parts of speech. Again, act as links between the verb and noun or gerund, giving extra meaning to the sentence. The prepositions most commonly used with verbs: to, for, about, of, in, at, and from. Let's see with some of the example sentence. The good news is that this will always come after the verb in the sentence. However, it should also be noted that the prepositional verbs can have slightly different meaning compared to the original verb. For example, to tolerate a story. That means to tell a story. To relate to a story means you identify with it, find some personal meaning in that story. Examples: he admitted to the charge. I go to Singapore on vacation twice a year. William can relate to the character in the play. Work with for. He must apologize for his actions. We searched for ages before we found the perfect partner. I provide for my family by working 2 jobs. These are prepositions that use with verbs. Verbs plus with. I don't agree with your claim. The lawyer said he will meet with your representatives. They began with a quick warm-up. Verb plus of. I dream of a better life. Have you heard of Shakespeare? The bread consists of dough, raisins, and a little honey. Verb plus in. Does he believe in miracles? Fallon lives in New York. The bus accident resulted in my being late to work. Verbs with at. We arrived at our destination. Elaine excels at singing. Will the baby smile at her mother? Verb with on. We should really concentrate on our studies now. Alec insisted on Shihara's company. Anjula experimented on some arts. Those are the arts we did use for another presentation. Verbs plus from. Since turning 80, she suffers from lapses in concentration. Dad retired from the Navy in the 1970s. Billy, Bob, please refrain from doing that. Prepositions with adjectives is very interesting part. These are the examples. And the explanation about prepositions with adjectives as given. With adjectives to give further context to the action, emotion or thing. These are the examples. I am happily married to David. Ellie is crazy about this movie. Michelle is interested in politics. We are sorry for your loss. Jane will be delighted with her results. Is he still angry at the world? The entire room was astonished by the election result. There can sometimes be a pattern in deciding which prepositions go with adjectives. These are the examples: frightened of, afraid of, scared of, terrified of. Indeed, when adjectives have opposite meaning, they might also take the same preposition, like good at, great at, superb at, wonderful at, bad at, terrible at, woeful at, inept at. Examples: I am good at sports mean I have some athletic talent. The nurse was good to my mother means she took care of her and was nice, kind and helpful. I am good with animals means I get along with them. Swimming is good for your health. That was good of you to come means you were big and nice and good to visit. My little brother is good inside means even though you can't see how he thinks and feels, he's good. The blueberry jam will be good on toast. We hope you enjoyed with this lesson. Stay with us. Learn how to learn we create for you to study English in an efficient way while you are staying in your home. Make sure you learn, like, share and subscribe so you will never miss another video like this. Stay with us.